going on? How y'all doing? Well.
Good. What did you see looking back on the film of the game against Chicago?
I just got to play better. Yeah, I just can't make those costly turnovers, and have the expectation to win.
How do you avoid the desire to maybe try to press and get back in the game when you guys fall behind? Can you do anything to not do that?
Just stay focused.
Shedeur, on the second deep ball to Isaiah, it looked like when he was motioning, you kind of said something to him. Did you change his yard at that moment?
You funny, bro. You funny. All right.
I mean, as a whole, just like how confident are you? What was that process like seeing stuff on the field and making those checks? And,
Yeah.
just being able to communicate and make changes on the field. What's that process like?
Yeah, it's exciting knowing that the mental side and the progress is there, being able to see what they're doing and have an understanding, and mismatches and trying to get to those, earlier on.
Shedeur, are teams baiting you into making mistakes because you're a rookie, or when you look at the film, do you see anything like that?
I think people do that to all quarterbacks. I think that's what defense is.
Are you finding a personal balance between building off of the things that you're succeeding in and some of those deep passes that make you feel a little confident, and then also looking at the film and doing what you said, trying to play better?
I just got to get more completions. I got to get more completions. And even whenever we're down or anything, I can't press. I just got to remain having those mental notes to myself. Just work within the game and just keep driving the ball, get first downs.
What do you think the difference is? You were the best at completing passes in Colorado, 70% plus. Is it just the difference in competition here and the defense is more sophisticated? Or what do you count for your completion percentage?
I think I got to complete the ball more, honestly. There's no excuse when it comes to that.
When you talk about building trust with the guys, is that an area where it can go kind of up and down through the season, where 1 week feels better, like you guys are on the same page, but it could dip the next week? Like, is it always going to be a work in progress?
No, it's always going to be a work in progress. It's relationships. All relationships ain't always the best, but you still stick together through everything. So just because 1 week, we're well connected, and the next week we're a bit off, that don't mean that we didn't have progress. It's a lot of things in that game that there's positive things that we could take from that, when it comes to trust, when it comes to different things, learning abilities, and just different things that different tasks take forward, like when the game happens. So every moment, every rep, everything is extremely important on building our connection.
What's the great equalizer for teams when they bring the pressure? It seems to be like that's the game plan defensively against you. Like last week, Chicago, I think, came in like pressure maybe 30% of the time, and they dialed it up for you. So, as a quarterback, how do you neutralize that?
Well, I'm just excited that I'm able to get everybody's best. I'm excited about that. That makes me feel proud. That I have that. I'm just getting in the league and my feet settled and everything. So I get excited. Knowing I'm able to face those challenges, because you gotta understand this year right here, this the worst it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? So it's like this the foundation. This is where I'm building from. This is where I'm understanding different things. This is where everything's translating for me. So I'm excited about it. I'm extremely excited about it, because I know we're gonna get them. I know we're gonna get them eventually.
Josh Allen somebody that you have admired over the years? What do you like about his game, and what are some things about his game that maybe you have tried to emulate?
Yeah, Josh Allen, he's a great player. He's really good.
Shedeur, what would be a satisfactory completion percentage for you in the NFL?
You can't. I'm not really looking at the numbers. I'm looking at the wins. So that achieves everything. I talked to Jameis like a couple weeks ago, and then he went crazy. He threw for some crazy yards, but he was like, "Nah, bro. Like, the most important thing is the wins, you know, and having that guidance, having that knowledge, you know, from a vet like him, it truly like helped me understand, you know, a little bit more, you know. I always knew, of course, winning, and that's the final goal. That's what everybody's in this league to do. So, you know, you just got to focus on that, and the more plays you stack, the more completions you rack up, the better chance you have at winning. So have I been playing winning football lately? No, I don't think so. But it's something I have self-evaluated and apply to my game.
How do you know Jameis?
I just know him. I don't know.
What do you guys connect over? How do you relate to each other?
We both people. We both people. I don't. Jameis not here right now, so I don't think it's respectful, you know, to speak on his behalf in the locker room full of other great teammates and other quarterbacks that's here, you know, that's helped giving me wisdom also. But that's just a person, that's just a thing that triggered me to just speak his name because that was a conversation we had at one point.
Shedeur, when you talk about progress, so and you're hard on yourself for those interceptions, but what progress did you make in that game last week?
Kept playing. That's progress. Of course, it's not the result, you know, we want to do. And I definitely take that to heart, you know, because I understand when I play winning football and when I don't. So it's kind of like understanding that, evaluating that, and just moving forward.
When teams are playing, talked to Jerry about just teams kind of showing you certain looks at the line of scrimmage, like simulated blitz and then drop it into a coverage. You always talk about your self-evaluation and trying to get better each week. Just how do you feel like you've gotten better at sort of diagnosing some of those things and recognizing some of those things pre-snap?
I think as weeks go on, I mean, you gotta understand, I'm comfortable under pressure. It's just we just gotta all be together. You know, we gotta all, like, my whole career I played under pressure, externally, you know, on the field, off the field. Like, that stuff doesn't faze me. You get what I'm saying? It's just the only thing is we just gotta be able to make it translate. We all gotta be on one accord. We all gotta be, you know, more of a team, you know, when it comes to that. So, like, that it's just work in progress, you know, and I'm excited about that, you know.
What's the biggest difference you've noticed between college defense and NFL defense so far?
It's more structured.
Structured how?
Structured as in it's more organized.
How have you adjusted to that?
Great. I mean, I recognize, I see what they're doing. Each and every rep, you know, is helping. Is very helpful. It's knowing what, you know, exactly I'm looking at pre-snap. But a lot of that comes with trial and error. That comes with getting reps. That comes with practicing, playing. Like, that's what it comes with. You know, mine just so happens to be in the game, so it's cool, and you know, I'm excited about it. But that's just each and every week, each and every day. You know, I feel like I get better.
Seth Tillman, Kevin said that Seth should be able to play more than the 7 snaps he played last week. So, how much might it help you guys and help you have Seth out there?
Yeah, Seth's a great player, for sure. But whoever's on the field, whoever's not. Like, I just focus on my job, you know, and what I got to do. And I know they're going to do their job and what they got to do. So I'm excited that he's back. I'm excited that a lot of people are back this week. But I just got to focus on completing the ball.
You're going to take a couple more.
You take it 1 week at a time, but what are some of the things that you're hoping to leave on tape as the season kind of wraps up?
Wins? Yeah, that's the main thing. That's the thing that excites us all. That the chance that we get to go out there and play football.
Hey, Shedeur, Jerry was just talking about your ability to throw the deep ball, what that does for the offense and open things up. How much pride do you take in the ability to throw an accurate deep ball, like we saw Sunday?
I just feel like it's just a throw. Like, I just feel like it's a throw. I try to, anytime, you know, we throwing the ball any distance, you know, I want to complete it. And those been getting completed lately. But that don't mean that, you know, I stopped working and I stopped doing everything just because we have some type of success with it. But you got to be better, well-rounded, you know, all the way around. We can't just be a deep ball thrower. We got to be able to complete, the stuff when it's not there, when the deep ball not there. So that's what I'm trying to get better within my game.
Is that other stuff tougher for you?
No, it's not. That requires that stuff requires more like same page. Deep balls is more like you can anticipate a little more, because you know the area, around where they're gonna be, the margin of error, you have for them in those reps. It's easier, but you just gotta always be on the same page, and you always gotta as soon as I like for example, in what game was it? It was Tennessee game. Like the dialogue me and Jerry have, the dialogue me and all the receivers have when it's a different type of game. Hey, get your eyes around a little quicker. We're gonna have to get to these spots a little faster because I may be there, but then it may have not developed fully yet. But then it's just playing on the same time, like thinking the same thing. So all that stuff comes with understanding each other, and that's just a tough thing. That's just a tough thing, we dealt with.
Shedeur,
It's the last one.
Bills have one of the better pass defenses in the NFL, one of the worst rush defenses in the NFL. How beneficial would it be for both you and the offense if that run game could kind of get going this week against Buffalo?
Yeah, whatever's called. Run past anything, speed option. I'm ready for it. So, whatever it takes to win, I'm excited for it. And having those challenges, going against the Bears, going against all these great teams, I'm excited for it. I never duck challenges, and I'm thankful.